It's that time of year again, folks, to start off a brand new main line of Disney Pixar Cars diecast by Mattel. Of course, this year coming up, that these new cars are from, obviously, it's 2026, and that is the 20th anniversary year for Cars. So hopefully Mattel has some pretty cool things up their sleeves, because it also means 20 years of making Mattel Cars diecast. So it's not just the anniversary of the first movie, it's the anniversary of the franchise as a whole and the anniversary of the diecast, which is hard to believe they've been making them for 20 years. But at the same time, it feels like it's been 50 years. You know, they just feel like they've always been around, at least to me. But in some ways, it feels like, wow, 20 years already? I don't know. Anyways, welcome on back to the Cars Garage, everybody. Gonna be revealing the contents from the first case of singles this year, which is case A. We're going back, restarting the alphabet, which is nice this year. They didn't do that last year, so, or still this year, 2025, they didn't do that, but, you know, last mainline year. I'm already thinking it's 2026. We still have like 3 more months left. It's not even Halloween yet. But anyways, yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to do case reveals videos anymore, but I told myself if I can find a way to make them easier to edit, then, you know, I'll do them. So that's why you're looking at my face today. And, you know, I'm just going to be showing you a picture of the cars in their packaging, you know, if I have one. I might not have it for every car, but I should at this point in time. Because this case has been revealed, the contents from it, for a little while now. A couple weeks, I think. But anyways, one, Hydraullic Ramone, starting off the case strong. Now, all the cars are switching from production from Thailand back to China, but they'll pretty much be the same. Some will be kind of different variants, like not insanely different. This is one of the ones that won't look all that different, though. It was already made with the inkjet, you know, ways. I don't really know how to say it, but people always say they use inkjet paint or inkjet decals. I don't know. So we'll just say, you know, he's already had his inkjet variant. Because that's what Thailand does. China, I guess, use like compressed, or I don't know what they did. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into it. But anyways, he's already had an inkjet variant. So instead of saying Thailand variant, I'm just going to say inkjet variant moving forward. But yeah, first time on Red Riders. They're not changing the packaging, of course, in 2026. Unfortunate. But they are making the card backs glossy, and they'll all have the new Mattel logo. So there's that. Anyways, nice variant. I don't know why they call him Hydraulic Ramone. It's the red metallic Ramone from the Shaboom scene in the first Cars movie. Why not just call him Shaboom Ramone, red metallic Ramone, red ribbon Ramone? I like that name, but whatever. Yeah, Hydraulic Ramone I guess works too. Not really though, because he's not hydraulic. Anyways, yeah, he was exclusive to 5-packs before, so it's nice to finally get a single release of him. I mean, back in the day it was released as a single, but it's been a long time. Anyways, next up, one Sheriff will be coming our way in 2026. Not the Race and Rescue one, although that line is coming back. But this one's just a regular basic Sheriff, and nothing too exciting with this one, but I guess it's whatever. Slight packaging variation. There'll be new cars in the back, glossy card back, all that jazz. We also have, from the Race and Rescue line, one Race and Rescue Red. So, yeah, Red, I thought maybe he'd just stay in 2025. I was hoping the whole line in general would stay in 2025, but no, it's all coming back. Not everything, but the line itself is coming back, so quite a few of the cars will be with it, but not everyone. Morgan Martin's won't be. I don't think Cal Weathers will be, so there's quite a few that will just be staying in 2025, which will probably make them rare, but Red is not one of those. He'll be back in 2026, so that's pretty cool. He is like the main version, like the main character. Like this new version of him, it's like the main character in this new line. So, well, not that new at this point, but you know what I mean. Anyways, 2 Maters in the case, 2 Tomatoes. What's that all about? I don't know, but I'll take it because he is a new variant in 2026. Actually, a new variant. Not, I know he's been made many times from Thailand before with the inkjet processes, but you know what? This one looks quite a bit different to me from what I could see online. I've watched some reviews on him, and he does look quite a bit different. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but there's like more light blue, not as much dark blue on the sides. Still has a metal truck bed, which is nice. The expression looks the same. The wheels look darker. I don't know. Some things look better. Some things look worse. The blue looks better, though. So, yeah. New variant. We'll see how he looks in person. Maybe I'll review him. Probably will. But yeah, 2 of them seems a little strange to put 2, but he is a nice big hefty car, so I guess I won't complain. We have one Transforming Lightning McQueen. That's a nice one. He hasn't been released since 2022, so not all that long. But it will be, first time on Red or Riders. not just the glossy card back upgrade. It's actually a pretty new packaging, although like no white box on the bottom, so the packaging whatever. But transforming McQueen, he's already been released from Thailand. He's got his inkjet variant before, so yeah, kind of nice to see him back, I guess, because that one was kind of rare. I think 2022 was the first time he got released as an inkjet variant, and then before that he got released as an inkjet car with the metallic paint, but that was a different one. It's metallic, of course. But yeah, that's a nice one for sure. He'll definitely fly off the pegs, I'm sure. So that's a cool one. We have one Sally, and for the first time, I'm not going to complain about it because Sally will be one of those cars that does look significantly different in 2026. Now, she might look pretty much the same as the 5-pack versions of her that they've been doing, because in 2024, I think they've been putting Sally in 5-packs, and she's been very different from the singles ones, and, well, singles and 2-packs versions. Like she had better headlights, better expression, better taillights, everything just looked better on her. Not a new model, not the slimmer model, which looks better. Still the pancake mold, but all like the features on her look better. So it makes it, hides the fact that she's kind of like the wrong mold. So I like this one a lot. I'm glad that they're bringing it back now as a single. It's funny because Hydraullic Ramone is, previously he was only released in 5-packs too for the last little while. So it's funny. It's like they're bringing 5-pack exclusive cars into the mainline just as a single, So that's kind of cool. We have one Race and Rescue Luigi and Guido. Now I'm recording over this part because in the actual video I said just a regular Luigi and Guido. For some reason, that's what I wrote down. I don't know why. But yeah, it is a Race and Rescue Luigi and Guido. Or Guido and Luigi as they're labeled, I guess. Guido comes first. He is the better one out of the two with his cute little fireman's hat. This is a great release, so I'm kind of happy that it's back because it was getting a little bit rare for sure. We have one Rally Racer Jackson Storm from the Race and Rescue line. Not bad. I still haven't found him yet. Same with Red. From this line, I only have a few Race and Rescue cars because they won't come to Canada, not very many of them at least. So this one's nice to see back, I guess. Maybe I'll find him in 2026, although he doesn't look that much different, really at all. I don't think he will be much of a variant. But you know who will be? Rally Racer Cruz, and there's one of her in this case. She'll be insanely different, and I think that all Cruzes moving forward will look very different. A brand new shade of yellow. It's more like not golden. It's not like the Cars in the Road one, where it's actually gold paint. It's just like a darker, crisper yellow, and it looks more accurate to how she looks in the movies. This one looks way better. It is its own like paint job. It's not really like, I think it's an original yellow shade, right? It's not just supposed to be the same yellow. I don't know. Either way, new expression too. Very slight, but it does make the world of a difference. She just looks way better from China now. So this is a really cool one. I'm happy about that. Only one of her, but it's okay. We have one Cryptid Buster, Lightning McQueen in the case. I don't know why they keep re-including this guy every year now. I mean, I guess it's only his third time getting released, but third time in like 4 years just seems like a lot. Hard to believe this guy came out 4 mainlines ago. Very hard to believe. I mean, not quite 4 full years, but you know what I mean. It was 2023, wasn't it? Yeah, early 2023 too, I think. But now it's 2026, and he's back again. Cryptid Buster, Lightning McQueen. I guess that's all we're getting from Cars on the Road moving forward. Pretty pathetic. But anyways, one Lizzie will be in the case. Very nice to see. Lizzie hasn't gotten a release in quite a while. I think since 2023. And yeah, it's nice to see because, I think they're going to end up doing all the classic characters that were released in 2006. So that'll be nice to see. Hopefully we get all the regular tuners. And who else? Dinoco Lightning McQueen. That means they could do him. That would be a new variant, so that would be cool. But Lizzie looks great. Not much of a variant, but maybe slightly. She has gotten released as an inkjet car before, though, from Thailand, but now from China. We have one Lightning McQueen with racing wheels from Cars 2. So nice to get a little Cars 2 action. We've seen, I'm not going to reveal them yet, but we've seen some other Cars 2 characters get leaked online with the slightly new packaging. Not really new at all, but with the new red logo. So we know that they are new for 2026. Well, I guess I can say them. Finn and Holly, they're coming back. Some World Grand Prix racers are coming back too. But Lightning McQueen with racing wheels, the World Grand Prix version of him, definitely ain't too bad. Just one of him though. I don't think it'll be much of a variant, but hopefully some clearer decals. Who knows though? We have one Maryland coming in 2026. Now I thought I was messing up. I thought I was going to have to say 2006. I'm getting all messed up with the years. But no, Marilyn, obviously the newer version of Greta, which is that purple car with the orange flames, not a bad variant to see. Marilyn coming back in 2026 because I don't know. I think she got released from Thailand right when Thailand switched over, but it shouldn't be much of a variant, but still nice to see. And then we have one Rally Racer Chick Hicks from the Race and Rescue line, just as a single. And yeah, he sold well in 2025, but he was in a 2-pack and a single. He got a couple releases, so this might be a fag warmer in 2026, but who knows? I still need to open mine from the 2-pack, but I'll probably wait and get a second one before I open it. So that's a pretty nice one coming back, I guess. He's a really cool variant of Chick, but I'm just saying, there's already a couple ways you could get him, so I don't know if this is necessary. But anyways, 2 Lightning McQueens in the case. Regular Cars 1 version of him. He will be a little bit of a variant, but not as much as like Mater and Sally and Cruz. He will just have a slightly different expression, and a lot of people have been complaining about it. His eyes are kind of like his eyelids. His expression's different, but his eyelids are like humped. More humped than usual. They kind of look weird. I don't know. It's not my favorite expression. The mouth looks pretty much the same, but the eyes look weird. So I don't know about this, but there's 2 of them, so maybe I'll have to review them. I probably will for sure in 2026. We have also 2 Flows. Weird to double up on the main characters, but yeah, 2 Flows. I don't think she's much of a variant, but it is her first singles release in a while. Like, not the Flow with Trey, just a regular Flow. She's been exclusive to 2-packs for the last few years, so kind of nice to see, I guess. But unfortunately, they used the Cars 3 artwork, which makes it feel less nostalgic. So that's kind of unfortunate. Then we have 1 Sarge, and yeah, not too shabby, though they used the Cars 2 artwork for him. So again, it makes it feel a little bit less nostalgic. Actually, you know what? I don't know. It's on the screen for you. I forget. Did they use the Cars 2 or the Cars 1 artwork? Maybe it was the Cars 1 artwork. I forget. But I wanted to point out, for Mater, they used the Squinty Eye Cars 2 artwork, and I forgot to point that out. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. But for Sarge, I can't remember. But it's on the screen for you, so it really doesn't matter. Anyways, I don't think... Oh yeah, he is a little bit of a variant. He'll have the pit crew member Sarge expression now. So for some reason, they're changing his eyes. Kind of weird, but I guess it's a new variant, so whatever. I'll take it. Although I'll miss his angry artwork, because it just fits his character better. But whatever. And then we have 1 Race and Rescue Lightning McQueen. Not too good. He's not really peg warming that much. Not as much as I thought. But he's definitely not like a very desirable car in 2025 this year. So I doubt he will be in 2026, but we'll see. 1 of him, just 1. So hopefully he doesn't peg warm out of everyone's minds like GRC McQueen did in 2024 and even this year in 2025. Then time for the last 2 good cars of the case. They're really, really good ones. They're not new, but they are nice to see back. We have 2 of Speedy Comet, the blinker race car from Cars 3, the stock car, I should say. That's what I wanted to say, but it came out race car for whatever reason. Obviously, it's a race car. But yeah, very nice to see him back, because we haven't seen any Cars 3 stock cars in the main line, or just at all, other than Bruce Miller, in that like 10-pack that they re-release every year on Amazon. That doesn't count. But nice to see Speedy Comet back. He should be a little bit of a variant. I think he looked it online, but not much at all. So I don't think, because he's already been released from Thailand with the inkjet ways. So yeah, I think he'll look pretty much the same, but nice to see him on the Riders packaging. First time, obviously. And just cool to see a Cars 3 stock car on this packaging, because when they first introduced it in 2022, they decided to stop making them. I don't know why, but they haven't released any Cars 3 stock cars in years. But I thought that Rally Racer Cow was a little bit of a hint that maybe they'll start doing them again in 2025, and sure enough, here is one right off the bat in the first case. So hopefully they do some more, and I don't know, that'll be cool. But there's 2 of them, so hopefully everybody has a good chance to get them. I'm assuming you'll peg warm eventually, but oh well, for now it's exciting. And then last car of the case, just 1 of them, it's Chris Roamin. Very, very happy to see this Combustor Next Gen back. Now, the Next Gens, they have done them the last few years, but not as much as, they did before, starting in like 2020. Oh, 2022, they did quite a few, I guess. They did Paul Conrad, Flipped Over, George new one, so they did quite a few. But starting in 2023, well, they did Rich Mixon. They did quite a few. But I don't know, the last few years, 2024 and 5, they really scaled back on them and focused heavily on Cars 1 stock cars. So it's nice to see a return to some Cars 3 ones. Weird to do it in the 20th anniversary year, but I don't even care. It's still nice to see Chris Roamin back. It's funny because he was in the first case of Thailand cars when they switched production in 2018, and now he's in the first case of China cars in 2026, 8 years later, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, the Combustor Next Gen, nice to see him back. Nice to see a lot of these cars back. There's really none of them that I don't think I complained about, so that's kind of nice, because all of them will be slight variations, even if it's just saying China on the bottom instead of Thailand. It'll still be a little bit of a variant. Nice to see that they changed some artworks like Mater. That just makes it look fresher and newer. And, nice to see Transforming McQueen back, Hydraullic Ramone, some of the Race and Rescue cars. Lizzie's nice. Cruz is a really nice new variant, the Rally Racer version. And then, yeah, I don't know, Speedy and Chris, definitely the highlights of the case. My favorite car from the case, I would say, is Chris Roamin, because I don't have him, although I technically don't have Speedy Comet either, just a regular version of him. So that'll be nice to get him. And yeah, we'll see what else gets revealed. Case B has already been revealed, so I will be making that video soon, revealing the case. But if you want to find out the contents from it right now, then check out Mr. Dockett's video. I don't have to say thanks to him for revealing the contents today, because he didn't technically do it first for this case. It was revealed by somebody else on Instagram or something. I'll put their name on the screen because I forget what it was. I think it was Pixar Cars Productions or something. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of the new version of case reveals videos here on the channel. It's a new way of doing them, but I think it's a little bit better. More personal. You get to see my face as I reveal them. See how I'm reacting to them, I guess. I'm sure that'll be funny moving, later on into the year when we don't get any new cars and I get more and more disgusted by the main line. But starting off, I don't think it's a bad case, but it's not that great either. No new cars, so that kind of sucks. For the 20th anniversary year, you think we should be getting at least one new car in every case, but no, I guess not. Anyways, though, yeah, thanks again for watching, and let me know what your favorite car from the case was down below in the comments. I'll see you guys next time, though, right here on the Cars Garage.